What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we're now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows? Maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I've said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box that I opened up last year, which is this beautiful Beat Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful as a collector's rare. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. Excuse me. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: which archetype is your favorite from Infinite Forbidden? As in, what was your favorite new support, if you will, that was out of Infinite Forbidden, that I've talked about already? Let me know down in the comments below. And speaking of new support, we have some new Memento support in the set Infinite Forbidden. However, there are only 2 cards in this video to talk about, which is perfectly okay. But I will say this: looking at this first card, I can almost guarantee that Memento might end up just being a little bit more powerful than it was initially. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to get straight into it. Kicking things off, we have Mementolin Mystical Sheep, which, funny enough, is actually based on the old monster card Mystical Sheep 2, which I believe was a tournament pack 3 card, if I remember correctly. But that being said, it is a 3-star Earth Beast with 800 attack, 1,000 defense, and all 3 of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads, if a monster in your possession was destroyed by card effect this turn as a quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. The second effect reads, if this card is normal or special summon, you can summon 1 Memento Fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. Third effect reads, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send 1 Memento card from your deck to the grave accept this card. So basically, you have a Cyber Dragon, Polymerization, and a Foolish Burial, which again, this card basically gives you access to Foolish Burial, pretty much any card you need, so you can get their effects off and just combo off to where your end board could end up being just about anything. I would say Baron would be one of the main cards that you would want to summon, but unfortunately Baron is banned. So maybe something different, like maybe a like maybe Axis Kotaker perhaps as like a replacement or something. Who knows? But it's still pretty cool that this archetype is based on older cards that we had seen over the years. But this next one, this next card, speaking of fusions, is a I can tell just by looking at the artwork that it's going to be a nasty one. It is known as Memento Mictlan. Memento Mictlan, I believe is how it's pronounced. Tekutilika Combined Conqueror. I'm like butchering the name, but it is a 9-star Earth Illusion fusion. Try saying that 5 times fast. With 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense, and requires 3 Memento monsters. And all 3 of its effects are once per turn. However, you're not allowed to activate the first 2 in the same chain. And the first effect reads: if this card is fusion summoned, you can send 3 Memento cards from your deck or extra deck to the grave. Second effect, which is a quick effect, reads: you can target the same number of Memento cards you control and cards your opponent controls, destroy them. Third effect reads: you can banish this card from your grave, add 1 Memento Mictlan card from your deck to your hand. So basically, so you have a full. So again, just like with the retrain of Mystical Sheep, you have a Foolish Burial times 3. You have basically a board wipe, if you will. So depending on how many Memento cards you have on board, you can target both that and the same amount of cards that your opponent controls, and you get to pop them. So if there's a few cards on your board that's preventing you from comboing off, you can target those cards and target your opponent's like say their back row, you know, like their floodgates or something. All the cards get destroyed, and you will be able to combo off, which is pretty cool. Although I will say the Memento archetype, when I first spoke about the cards, I think sometime last year, if I remember correctly. It was weird because I didn't think that the Memento archetype would actually be a meta deck until we got to, I think, what was it, one of the YCSs about maybe 2 months, I think, after their initial TCG release. And people started to realize, hey, this deck is actually pretty fucking cracked. This deck is actually gonna, can actually do shit, and it can break the meta. And honestly, it kind of did. It kind of did for a little while. I think that was until one of the newer decks came in with the UDS, with the UDS from a couple of months ago, and yeah, Memento just kind of went downhill from there. But I will say, Memento does have the potential to be Tier 0, a Tier 0 competitive broken deck. initially, yes, it was tier 1, but it has potential to be a tier 0 deck. I feel like if it got a little extra support, like maybe a couple of Xyz monsters, maybe a new Link monster or something, maybe a couple spells, or maybe even a floodgate for that matter, then maybe the deck can make its way to the meta. But we'll have to wait and see. We don't really know for sure. We don't know if they're gonna add any more cards to the archetype, but we will have to wait and see. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It'll also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.